right, he's a six-time Tour de France winner, dominated the world of cycling all these years now. Tonight he appears on a special episode of the Learning Channel's Overhauling. It's the name of a new show that you'll hear more about in just a few minutes. But please welcome this great athlete, Lance Armstrong. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, you're over there in France peddling your brains out and everybody's following you here. Papers every day. Where is he now? You know, it's one of those, like 2 weeks of just sheer agony for you, but
well, 3
a lot
weeks,
of...
but yeah.
3 weeks, yeah, sure.
Who's counting?
Congratulations on your 6th win.
Thank you.
Will you go for a 7th win? Is that, I mean, is it too early to plan?
It's not too early to plan, but it's too early to say.
Yeah. What is it?
She's all interested.
As you get closer and closer, you feel the urge to try it one more time?
I mean, listen, it's the race that I love the most. It's the biggest bike race in the world. It's the one that all Americans know. I mean, you can walk on any street in America and say, name a bike race, and
there you go.
That's the one that they say, so.
Are there other bike races that you participate in?
There are. Not that anybody knows.
Do we have anything like that here in this country?
No.
Nothing,
Not really. Not really. We have some races, but not like that.
So are you always in training, Lance?
Well, I'm not going to train today, but...
You do miss a day occasionally? Well, you should, right?
I try to miss a day occasionally, but I trained yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
By training, what do you do?
You know, it's interesting. I mean, in New York City's, people would think you can't ride a bike here, but you actually can. I mean, I stayed downtown, rode out to the West Side Highway. That have a bike path there.
Yeah, sure.
Take it all the way up to.
Oh, it's a beautiful bike path.
Yeah, all the way up to the bridge, over the bridge into Jersey, and then you're gone.
Lance,
no cars.
Do you ever take a spinning class? You know how that's like, you know how that's like all the rage. Everybody takes a spinning class.
Have you ever heard about that? Have you tried that?
I've heard about that. Yeah.
You stay on that bike until you drop, right?
I would love to see like a tape of that, like Lance Armstrong walking in to take a spinning class.
I've never taken a class, but I've been on a spin bike.
Yeah.
I have to admit.
Now, how's your... I understand you've sold an awful lot of those, huh?
Yeah, this has gotten... It's really gotten out of hand. I mean,
23 million. This is
went to 25 million.
25 million.
Yeah, this
wow.
week.
It seems like everybody wears one.
$1 a piece. $1 a piece. Yeah. And what does that signify?
Well, the name Livestrong is a program that we started at the foundation. It's basically a resource center for cancer survivors and their family members, and you know, people that are newly diagnosed, or even people that are 5 years in, 10 years in, whatever, always have questions. And this is a place that they can go and ask those questions, a place that they can seek support, have friends, have some sort of a community for them.
Sure.
So it's a simple saying, but I mean, for us and for me especially, it's something to live by. It's
Absolutely.
You know, I think it's a heavy expression. I mean, the expression of live strong. It's a little bit other things you could say, you know, carpe diem or other things to motivate
it all
you.
up.
Yeah, that's how, and so, you know, in the beginning when actually Nike came to us with the idea, they said, well, we're going to make 5 million of them. I thought, you guys are crazy. You know? I've got like 10 friends we can give them to, but and so. You know, we went through 5 immediately, and as I said,
you're up to 25 million.
And now
That's
you have
great.
all the
more information on that on our website if you'd like to hear more about it. Right back with Lance in a moment. The Learning Channel tonight is a new show. It's called Overhauling, and Lance Armstrong is a part of that. He didn't know what was happening, but his girlfriend, Sheryl Crow, the great singer, one day took your car and took it away from you, right?
There was a lot of people.
She set you up for it.
Yeah, she sort of stayed out of it. She's the one that I had to call and say, because it was a gift to me after I won the tour. She bought me this car from her hometown in Kennett, Missouri, and anyways, a friend of mine and her were in on it, and they stole the car. Didn't, you know? And so he calls me and says, look, the car's been stolen. And, you know, I'm like, it's a gift. I just got it as a gift. So I'm trying to explain to her that this gift has been stolen. Anyways, 7 days later, they
take the car.
They tell you that, but all along the way, they call, you know, the police call and say, okay, we think we have some leads. We think we're onto this. We think.
So the whole town was involved. Everybody was involved.
Yeah.
So this is what the car looked like. This is an old classic, right?
Right.
Yep, 1970 GTO, which is, it's a car she grew up with in the
34
little town of
years.
Missouri.
Great car.
And when they got through, a week later, this is what it looked like, right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing, isn't it? Wow.
It's and it's amazing that they only do it in a week, and the show goes
It's like
through all that.
extreme makeover for your car.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly right.
Exactly.
So were you thrilled to get it back looking like this?
Yeah, I was thrilled, and it's everything from the exterior to the interior to the stereo to the performance. It's unbelievable.
And will we see them working on the car as well?
That's the whole show. The whole show is them actually
them
doing the work
car.
that
Wow.
week, and then Cheryl popping in occasionally, my friends popping in occasionally. Just,
The police calling you and saying we
yeah,
have some
all that
leads.
stuff is all that stuff is on the phone. Like me
storyline.
having to meet with the police
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and sign the police reports, and
Yeah.
the insurance guy calling to ask about all the details of the car, and me
Yeah,
not
I
knowing
hate
any
him.
of that.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate the insurance
Not
guy?
kidding. I bet that's- but in any event, the car is one thing, but take his bike, now he's got a problem.
That's right.
It's called Overhauling tonight, 9 o'clock on the Learning Channel. Lance, thank you very much, buddy.
Great to see you, Lance. Congratulations.
Lance Armstrong.